And now, your 2020 Toronto Blue Jays.
Standing in, Luis Arias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and they can't run it down.
First pitch, 7:07.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Yep.
A high fastball is in there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
1-1.
No.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
Lays off 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. That average at 291 to start the day. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, Josh.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. No. And a ball, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Rosario. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
Down ball.
Sano, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Two and 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Max Kepler.
Standing in, Max Kepler. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter. Yes.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randal Grichuk. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. At the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-1 pitch. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner goes for second. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch, and that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Donaldson, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with the 2-1. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started, Reese McGuire. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Number 3, 0-0 our score. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curve. Good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Liner toward right center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. McKinney has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
No.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kepler has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fastball well outside. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Two out here and a runner at second. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
No.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Now that's popped up. Donaldson is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way is pitch number 75. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. And he popped him up. Biggio is there. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Miguel Sano, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. And that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Jays,
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yes.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
No strike.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run.
quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2 to count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Max Kepler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
2 out with the man at first. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Donaldson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Through 5 1/2, it's now 1-0 Minnesota. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Arias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Luis Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
A ball and a strike. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Bases are empty. One man out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
No.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The designated hitter.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Tyler Duffy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Standing in now, Bo Bichette will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Twins bullpen does the job there. 8th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 2-2.
Ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. 1 away.
The third baseman.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ha! Ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 1, the Jays nothing. Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Trevor May enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Stepping in, Billy McKinney. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No.
May is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Jordan Romano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home.
Yep.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Two pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One strike.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Hurry. Ball.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Luis Arias is on deck. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high. And
the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Luis Arraez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
2-0 to count.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
2-1.
A runner on first with two away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it 1-0. Taylor Rogers enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cavan Biggio. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. One out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So a runner at first now with one away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1-1.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So striding forward now, Lourdes Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Minnesota Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kenta Maeda notches his 3rd win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Tanner Roark is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Taylor Rogers hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.